If you want to change your life rapidly, you need to adopt a new identity. Somebody who is insecure cannot be confident. Somebody who is failure cannot have success. And it's not about it's not that you are failure. You are just carrying identity of a failure. And if you have all these proof that you are a failure, then you cannot have a very successful identity. And that's why you need to have a new identity, somebody who has success mindset, somebody who is successful. When you change internally, that's how your outer world change. You need to shift your internal to change your outside behavior. And if you feel like a failure inside, you cannot act as a successful person outside. You would just imagine that you think you're a failure. And if you have an interview, you cannot help but act like a failure. You would not act like a successful person who has the capability to do what they are capable of doing with confidence. And that's why you need to adopt a very successful identity. So what you need to do is a point one, you need to have the easiest thing. That is the thing that I did last. I have changed my YouTube handle and YouTube name. And that's why, because I have adopted a new identity. So we could not be somebody who is successful YouTuber as somebody who has the capability to be viral and be somebody who is capable of sharing what is inside of her. It was difficult for her. So I adopted an identity of Luna, who is capable of going viral. It's so easy for her. It's so easy for her to do these things, to be on a camera, to be pretty, and simply talk about the things that matters. That she wants to help. She wants to help as many people as she can. So that's the first step. You should name your identity. And why is it necessary? Because you can just, like, I have just sat down and I said, I'm Luna. I decided that. I had already decided her identities, what identities she would have. That name, what identity that name has. And when I just sat down and I chatted her, that's how you do it. You get a name that feels in your soul. Make sure that you feel it in your bones. I asked myself, what name should I get? And Luna came up. I had been have a problem for 2 months, where I had been I already had decided that I'm going to be Lena, but the name and the handle name was showing invalid on YouTube, so I had to do all the other things to make it a Luna. The name I had chosen is Lunal, and short form is for Luna. That's who I am. I'm no longer. Okay, and that's what you do. Okay, the second thing is that you are going to decide what identity she is going to carry. What really bothers me in past when I start to do this is that I had so many identities this name to have. I had so many identity that I wanted this name to have, and I would get confused, and I would feel like I'm forgetting some identities. You don't have to be bothered about it. If you have 5 identities, add it to it, and then you add more and more and more and you can keep going. Okay, that's how you do it. Second thing is that you're gonna decide what clothes she wears, how she represent herself, what qualities she has. Okay, the appearance is really important because if you don't change the way you dress up, you don't have to have different aesthetic. You don't have to build a whole different aesthetic for it. If you want, you can, but slight changes can be very beneficial for me. I started to feel like somebody who is famous, who has the capability to talk about and express themselves, is when I started to wear this. This is nut, middle nut, and when I have always loved it, but then when I wore it, I felt like a totally different person. You can channel this type of difference in any jewelries that you have, and do a slight makeup if you want to. Okay, and if you're a man, you can change your hairstyle and all that, change your appearance. The third thing, that is the fourth thing, is that you need to change your habits. Slight changes can be very beneficial. You have changed your name, you have the qualities you decided that names to have, and the third thing is that you have changed your appearance. But if you are acting like the same person you were before, it's not going to sustain. Your routine and your behaviors, your actions, everyday life matters the most. That is the crucial part of being a different person. why would you why would you keep doing the same things if you want to be a different person? If you sit on your bed whole day, why would you do that the same thing when you are carrying a different identities? Somebody who is successful is not going to be sitting around whole day. So make sure your routine and your actions are different. Start small, like drinking a cup of warm water in the morning. For example, it's an example. Keep doing it every day, your brain is gonna see that you are a different person because you are keeping the promise to yourself. And that's how you train a new neurons fire all together, and you become more confident just because you are keep doing the thing you have said you are going to do. And that's how you build confidence in yourself. And there are so many powerful tips, there are so many powerful effects this can happen, this warm water or in the morning. Just that, okay? This is the fourth thing. All of the three steps that I have told before were on the surface level, which can make you see and feel like a different person, but the routine one is the most important one. So if you like this video, like, share and comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, where I give out tips to change your life and live the life that you want. I will see you in the next video. Bye.